The heat's starting to kick in. We're actually under the underbelly of the Julia Tuttle causeway. The noise that you're hearing now is just minimal traffic. As the activities throughout the city, be it during the weekend and so, this is going to be constant. You're going to hear the roaring of the cars, passing through this causeway.
5 years ago, we did not have sex offenders living under bridges. We really did not have this problem of sexual offenders having such difficulty finding places to live until the local ordinances began to pass.
They took me to the probation officer when they released me. They wouldn't let my family come get me. And when I got to the probation officer, they put this thing on my leg and told me that I have to be here at 6 o'clock. What was your arrest for?
Sexual battery.
How old a kid?
Under 12.
Under 12?
Yes, sir.
Boy or girl?
Girl.
In 2005, we saw the passage of the first local ordinance in Miami Beach, where they passed a law, an ordinance, that sex offenders could not live within 2,500 feet of schools, parks, daycares, or places where children congregate.
When I was released in September 2007, I did not have a place to live. The apartment that I used to have, I lost it after 6 months incarceration, and I came out here.
I got charged for lewd and lascivious conduct. The person in question was 15 years old at the time. Also, I have false imprisonment, and I believe it's child abuse, no harm. And those charges qualify me to be designated as a sex offender. And this was pretty much the only area that near enough to the city, yet that I can still live at.
He didn't like living here. He violated himself. He called his probation officer. He said, come and watch me smoke a joint so you can violate him. Violated him, put him back in jail. He saw that as a better option for himself.
People here, are you easily advertised, and could you be victims to a vigilante? Yes. Every day that you stay here. There's families that come here with their kids. So we do police ourselves here. You understand? If something does happen where there's a crime or anything like that takes place, I'm sure we're going to intervene and we're going to get law enforcement involved. We have to.
I also wear my hat as chairman of the trust. And I take Homeless Trust, I take my role very seriously, as I do my role as an advocate for victims of sexual assault. I don't support what you have here. I might suggest to you, I don't think that's my sole responsibility. Department of Corrections ought to be.
Sex offender probation is nothing like your regular probation. You have more requisites and many stipulations that you have to abide by. Of course, there's a big difference, from being a pedophile to being labeled a sexual predator and a sex offender. But society and the people out there are uneducated, and they just lump us all together.
We have to be able to evaluate whether a person's a threat. Now, to say that, the eyesight, the football fields, the 1,000 feet, the 1,700 feet, residency restrictions, listen, I've been to jail. I did 3.5 years. And the opportunity to return to society with the opportunity for that simple life, liberty, and property. Property, a place to live.
Well,
the last thing on my mind, I do not have a propensity to continue in engaging in criminal activity against children.